Hi everyone, welcome to Water Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not, neither any of these blokes. This is Sleeping Powder. Sleeping Powder from PC Clan in the T54. It's 2 Up Tuesday. 2 Ace Tanker replays featuring this tank, the Tier 9 Russian medium tank. If you're grinding Russian medium tanks, you're going to be going through this one. This one leads to the Object 140 as well as the T62. The two original Tier 10 Russian medium tanks. Let's have a look at the gun of this bad boy. You can see he's got the heat rounds loaded. It's a 100mm gun, 320 alpha damage, 330 penetration. That's with standard rounds, which is just put one into the T54-3 in the side of his turret easily. 330 penetration. Isn't too bad at all. 201 with the armoured piercing rounds. That's why he's got a bit of heat loaded up on his number one key, I think. It's because it's the penetration, there's a pretty big difference. 330 mils of penetration compared to 201 at Tier 9. Now the T54 medium tank at Tier 9. It's probably regarded as one of the better Tier 9 medium tanks, and of course it leads to the original two Tier 10 Russian medium tanks. We're on Overlord, and Sleeping Powder from PC Clan is getting ready for a carry. He's got 269 damage already. He just put one into the T34-3, which is the Tier 8 preferential matchmaking Chinese medium tank. He's trying to get some pretty dank angles there around the middle western part of this map. There's a defender there, an E75, the T34-3 that he's already fired at. Tiger 1 and the P44 Pantera on the enemy team go on the beach. I'm not too sure. Look at the mini-map. I'm not too sure what this P44 Pantera driver's thinking, but maybe, I don't know, maybe he knows something we don't know. The score 0-1. He hasn't done a great deal yet. Just looking and evaluating the map. Going by the looks of it, he's got his gun facing down there towards the Tiger 2. He's not going to be able to shoot the Tiger 2 anytime soon. When he wants to make sure he doesn't fall off that ridge either. That would be embarrassing. That's the kind of thing I might do. 0-0 is the score. This is a 13 versus 13 battle, which tells me it's probably most likely on the Australian server. Is looking there. Oh, nearly got a side shot into the enemy T54. He does get a side shot into the enemy T54 for another 291 hit points of damage. Not winning touch lotto on as far as the high rolls go yet, but he'll get there. Don't worry about that. Blocks a shot from the enemy T54. Blocks 2 shots from the enemy T54. The enemy T54 not firing premium ammunition. If he did fire premium ammunition, it probably would have been a 50-50 because that well-rounded Russian turret, which we've all fired at Russian turrets, right? Without that well-rounded Russian turret, it's going to bounce a lot of things. You'll get some pretty groovy bounce. Throws a blind shot in towards where the E75 was last seen. Nearly falls off, decides, rightio, let's get down here. And looks like he's going to maybe make a decision onto where he's going to go. The mini-map looks quite interesting. Centurion 1 down here is guarding the beach like a... Well, let's not criticise the gameplay of the Centurion 1. Again, maybe he knows something we don't know. Anyway, Sleeping Powder from PC Clan. He's decided he's going to go with the Horde and he's going to storm the beach. They're down by 1 tank. The Tiger 2 just got taken out by that E75 that Sleeping Powder fired at not too long ago. He's flying up the beach. He goes, yep, no worries. Here come the Patton's asking for help. Sleeping Powder saying, no worries, hold my beer, I've got this. There's 3 enemy tanks last spotted on the beach, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there's 7 friendly tanks on or near the beach. Shoots the Tiger 2, takes him down to a 482 hit points, and now he's getting himself into a bit of an angle, confident that the STA can't do too much damage from where he is. It's a pretty low tank, the STA, probably can't shoot him. There's the STA, shoots towards the Tier 8 Japanese premium medium tank. Don't think he landed the shot though. The Tiger 2 is a 1 shot, and now he's not anymore. He's back to the garage. Don't worry about him. He'll be playing his next game before you can say boo. Puts one into the rear of the retreating P44 Pantera. That's the same guy that was up there at P1 not too long ago. Shoots and bounces the turret of the STA2 with heat. Are you joking? I'm not sure what happened there. What gets the gun depression eventually. Kills the STA1. That's his second kill of this game. Brings his damage up to 2,118 hit points. 2-1's a score. We're playing on Overlord, and we're going beach. We're going beach on Overlord. He has lost. He's lost a few hit points. Oh, I don't know. That was a bit high. It's Russian, right? It's Russian accuracy at distance. They're not known for their accuracy at distance, but you still got to take the shots, right? So bounces the Scorpion G's. Was that the Scorpion G's turret with heat at such a long? I don't know. Gets him for 330 in the end. He's down to 400 and 400. Ooh, nearly gets the kill shot, but the baby bat chat gets that one. 4-1 to score, and we're charging up the beach on Overlord. He's still got heat rounds loaded. 2,448 hit points of damage done. Looking towards the defender. Shoots and misses. Well, doesn't matter, because the reload on this thing isn't too bad at all. The Pantera comes to play, and Sleeping Powder says, no worries, thanks for my third kill. 2,740 damage done. That's, what? I don't know. That hit the dirt. You saw it hit the dirt. He wasn't fully aimed, so you can't really blame too much. Who says Russian tanks are overpowered? That shot missed as well. 2740 damage done. 880 damage blocked by armor. A little bit of assisted damage. 6-1 the score. 3 kills for Sleeping Powder from PC Clan in the T54. This is a 2-up Tuesday. Double shot of Ace Tanker Mastery Badge of Brilliance featuring the Tier 9 Russian medium tank, the T54. The one that leads to the Object 140 and the T62A, and of course it always begs the question, which one should we go for first? I'm not going to tell you which one to go for first. You tell me. What tank do you reckon? What tank do you reckon you should go for first? The 140 or the T62A? When I first started playing the tank, that was the topic of everyone's conversation when they got to this level of the game. Which one's going to get more of a run in Claymores? Of course, now it's more about, oh, look out, here comes the Jag Tiger looking for the cheeks, shoots him there, takes him down to a one shot, 291 hit points. One more high roll will get it, but the Object 705 picks up that kill. Of course, it's all about the 430U now, really, or Object 907s if you're interested in Claymores for Tier 10 Russian medium tanks. But the 140 and the T62, I'm sure they've still got their place. 7-2 the score now, looking towards the E75. Shoots again. It looks like the tracks. The heat rounds don't do too well when it comes to spaced armor. That includes tracks. He's got damaged fire fuel tanks, which often get set on fire. Gets another kill. That's his 4th kill, killing the T34-3. That's the same guy who fired at the start of the game. The Object 263, definitely aiming Sleeping Powder's way. He's on 4 kills, 4,255 hit points of damage. Shoots him, tracks him with a standard round. AP there, that's what you got to do. You got to use the AP rounds if you're going to be shooting through tracks. That's he knows what he's doing. Of course, AP rounds are standard in this tank, and he wants to keep that bad boy tracked so he can get more and more assisted damage. Assisted damage up to 962 now. 880 damage blocked, 5,163 hit points of damage done, and here comes the enemy T54 on 1,359 hit points. And he's thinking, you beauty, I want some of those hit points. I'll just get rid of the baby bat chat first though. The auto-loading French light tank shoots him once, does cop a damaging shot from the baby bat chat, shoots and fails to penetrate the T54 from the rear, and he's going to get ready. He's going to get the heat rounds again. He's only got 3 heat rounds left, which is not enough to finish off the T54 on the enemy team. But now with a bit of a love tap, maybe it will be that somebody else put some damage into him, and that is a game. 13-4 in that 13 versus 13 ace tanker. Was it an ace? Of course it was an ace. Let's have a look. That was an ace from Sleeping Powder. Sleeping Powder from PC Clan in the Tier 9 Russian medium tank, the T54, the very, very, very popular tank. Let's have a look at the result. It's an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. Of course it is. Hand of God for surviving and winning the game, having received damage from at least 4 different enemy tanks. And Bruiser Medal for doing some internal modular crew member damage. Duelist, fired up, fire for effect. He got some bonds for the Confederate for shooting more tanks than anybody else. And the High Caliber for doing at least 20%. High five. Looking at the page 2. Forget about the page 2. 6,218 hit points of damage. 4 kills. 1,515 base experience. He fired 34 shots in that game. 27 hit, 21 penned, a little bit sniped. 1,200 exactly damage blocked by armor, and over 1,000 assisted damage. And it only cost him 14,000 credits. There's some kind of bonus there because you can see there his bullets cost him nearly 142,000 credits. And of course, Tier 9 is the part of the game where sometimes it can be a big credit sink, especially even though this is a premium account. He clearly got something that was probably worth maybe 150,000 credits to make up for that. That's why it only cost him 14. Maybe he got some kind of clan boosters or personal reserves or something like that, which isn't coming up on the Watt replays. But not a bad game, Sleeping Powder. Not a bad game at all. That's the first Ace Tanker replay we've got in this T54 double shot 2-up Tuesday. Where is it? Here it is again. This is the second one. This is Derpy. Derpy Gun from Rain Clan. Derpy Gun 29999. 29.99. That sounds like a price tag. Derpy Gun 29.99. Get them while they're hot. Is in the T54 as well. This time we're on Sandy River. And looks like this might be a little bit closer to 15 versus 15. He's top tier in this one. Was Sleepy Powder top tier in that last game? Let's just have a quick look. Of course he was. We know he was top tier. How many in tank? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is. It's 15 versus 15. Top tier. So it's, look at that. There's 6 tier 9 tanks and the rest tier 8. I can't add up, so I don't know how many that is. Okay, of course it's 9. It's 9 tier 8 tanks and 6 tier 9s. 0-0 is a score. He's on a mission. What's he going to do? Get 6 kills. Let's see if he can get 6 kills for this for this one. I don't know. I don't think he's going to get 6 kills. Anyway, let's have a look. He's bounced a shot from the M4190. Now that M4190 should be pretty nervous, but he's not because he's got all that backup. Look at the mini map. There's lots of enemy tanks up there. The IS3, the 53 TP, all tier 8s though, and I think Derpy Gun's pretty confident if he stays at the right angle. He's pretty confident of blocking the shots from the enemy team. The T32, the IS3, the FB4 202. There's also the M4190 who looks like he might be running away now. And he's getting very cheeky. He's trying to bait a shot from the IS3, but look at the gun depression. The gun depression on the T54. It's a happy tank, right? No depression at all. 1-1's a score. Hasn't done. He's got a shot. He got a shot. What did he shoot? I don't know. He got 354 damage into who? 354 damage. I don't know. I reckon that's a... that might be a... I don't know. Anyway, 1-1's a score. Derpy Gun from Rain Clan. 347 damage done so far. 1110 damage blocked by armor already. And look, I'm guessing he put that... I don't know. Where did that 354 go? There's another one into the FB4 202. Again, keeping him tracked. This is the way to do it. Again, he's using the AP rounds, aiming directly for the drive wheel. Wants to keep this bad boy tracked. His ammo rack gets damaged. And look out, here goes a bit of yellow here. Get out of sniper view. Gets a kill on the FB4 202. And here comes the 53 TP. 53 TP coming around to kill him. He went full YOLO, that bloke, the 53 TP. He paid for it though, but looking at the map, you can see why he went full YOLO. There's no one else there. These guys are just sitting back here. And I don't know, Derpy Gun's showing great, getting himself into a good position here and not throwing his tank away, which I think is fantastic. Looking at the map, his friends are there sniping away, but they're certainly not. I don't know what they're doing. They probably know what they're doing. Don't worry about that. They're coming out to play now, and they've got the numbers on this T32. This T32 down to 237 hit points. Still got the standard rounds loaded. 2,745 damage done. 2140 damage blocked by armor. Oh, look at this. If that goes through, it'll be bullshit. Nah, it didn't go through. The S3. 4-3 the score. They're winning by 1 tank. They were capping for a little while there. Of course, capping it in counter mode, and this is in counter mode. Capping it in counter mode takes forever. The IS3 gets him for 164. That's an HE round. He's firing HE. The T54. The T54. The IS3 is firing HE at the T54. He's probably frustrated that he couldn't penetrate his shots earlier. Now he's got a damaged driver. He's fixed his damaged driver. Looking towards the M4190, hoping for a cheeky kill there. Bounces the flock. Now that's an auto loader, so be careful, man. Be very careful indeed. Wait till it aims. This could be a kill. 332 hit points. Not quite a kill. Leaves him on 35 hit points. 4-4 is the score. The 212A takes an interest, shoots him, stuns him, and of course he's still stunned. And he's also got a dead driver yet again. But the score's 5-4, and they've won this little push up here in the north. The Progetto and the Lorraine 40 tonner, they came to play at the right time, and Derpy Gun now blind firing towards the M4190. Looks like it didn't quite get him, but 5-4 is the score. 3,740 hit points of damage done so far. 2,500 damage blocked by armor. 1,539 assisted damage. Still not sure what happened here at the start of the game. Oh, he did got that one. That was that damaging shot. The 53 TP. That was the first one that he hit that I couldn't work out when I was looking down the bottom of the screen earlier. Gets hit by the Fox. Don't tell me the Fox reloaded. What the fuck? Oh, geez. That's right. Good hit. Damn it. Keep him tracked. Keep him tracked and stay away from that gun. Look at that. Perfect aiming there. Aiming right there where he needs to be. Damaging and keeping the FOC track. Now he's looking at the back wheel, hoping to get some more damage again. He does. Another 277 hit points. 277. Gee, that's a bit low. 320 average. But then now he's lost his commander and his driver. 6-5 the score now. He's only got a small repair kit. He uses it to fix his commander first. You don't want to not get 6 cents, I guess. And he's just going to put up with a dead driver for a little while. But on 62 hit points, you probably don't want to be too fast when it comes to having a good driver, because if on 62 hit points, I know it's 61 hit points more than you need, but if he gets anything can kill him. Anything can kill him with one shot. Some can kill him with an HE round. But we know the M4190 is a one-shot. The score's 8-6. He's on a mission to get 6 kills. I don't want to give too much away, but he's not going to get that mission. He's on a mission to block 3,300 hit points of damage. Let's see if he can do that. He's up to 2,500 already. We'll see if he can do that mission. I don't want to give too much away about the other one. He's not going to get a top gun. Spoiler alert. 8-6 is the score. 2 kills to Derpy Gun. 29.99 from Rain Clan in the T54, the Tier 9 Russian medium tank, the one that leads to the Object 140 and the T62A. Which one do you reckon is a good choice for a beginner? I don't know. It's a long time. Since I ground out the T54, but it's one of those tanks that people love. But people who keep Tier 9 tanks often keep this bad boy because it is a pretty cool tank. Oh, there's the 212A, and there's the little light tank. There's a little light tank that was giving him a bit of grief not long ago. Aim, take your time. No red outline, it's okay, because the big Batchat artillery, the Tier 9 French artillery picked up the kill on the M4190. And, I don't know, somebody killed the 212. So there's no more arties left on the enemy team. The score's 11-7. He's on 2 kills, 4,680 damage done, 2540 damage blocked by armour. That's a medium tank, don't forget. And, of course, 1,840 assisted damage. He's got all of his crew members back on board now. And here's a tank. Oh, look out. He's been lit. Shoot. Go for the track again. Solid choice. Pretty good chance this guy's going to have a repair kit. Yeah, did he repair that then? Doesn't matter, because if he did repair it, then he's no longer he's no longer able to fix his tracks, and also Derpy Gun gets some more assisted damage, and he also gets safe from the gun. We don't want that 704 gun aiming at you if you can help it. Now that Striv hasn't been spotted all game. Where do you reckon he's going to be? He's heading straight for where he thinks he might be. His last scene up there. The Striv's down there. It puts the rock between him and the Striv. Doesn't manage to block that shot. Gets shot and killed. But moments later, the STRV 103-0 picks up the final kill, and it's a good result. 15-8. Let's have a look at the battle result before we wind up today's 2 Up Tuesday video. It's an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for Derpy Gun, $29.99 from Rain Clan. It's also the Bruiser Medal, Duelist, Fire for Effect. He got a bond for that one because he got the high caliber, and he topped the score charts easily with nearly 6,000 hit points of damage, 3 kills, 1469 base experience. He fired 32 shots, 25 hit, 20 penned, 2,500 hit points of damage blocked by armor, over 2,000 assisted damage, and that damage blocked by armor and assisted damage, that all adds up to an ace. And it's interesting to see the difference in the two games. This one, even with a standard account, he made credits, firing all standard rounds, all AP. And look at this. This is what I love. Derpy Gun, you're a legend, mate. He hasn't been charged for his consumables at all, which is he's doing exactly what Stewie says to do. Buy them when they're half price, because he did use his first aid kit. I'm not sure if he used his repair kit, but even though it was only a small one, not a big one like this microphone, even though it was only a small one, you're still better off paying half price than full price, right? That's a life lesson for you for free. Well done, Derpy Gun, for only paying half price for your consumables. Very good point. And also an epic game as well. Well played all. The tracking in both replays, the tracking of the enemy tanks, especially when you're low health, the tracking for those on those tank destroyers. There was the FOC, there was the Object 704. That's the way to do it. Keep them tracked so they can't shoot you. If those big guns shoot you, you'll be dead pretty quick. Anyway, massive thanks everyone for watching. This has been a 2 Up Tuesday. The T54, the Tier 9 Russian medium tank. What do you reckon? Is it good? Is it bad? I reckon it's still good. It looks pretty good in those two replays. And it leads to the Object 140 and the T62A. And of course, when I was doing that grind, all my old friends and my clanmates and all that kind of, everyone was debating, oh, which one's better? This one's a bit quicker. This one's got better gun depression. This one's got a better rounded turret. Oh, well, do you tell me? Tell me in the comments below. Once again, thanks for the replays. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care and see you all next time.